What's up, everybody? There's going to be a decent amount of stuff in this for sale and trade video. I'm trying to get rid of some of the stock around here, so if you see multiple items you're interested in, maybe I can put together a good deal for you. Now, a few things I want to go over. First off, I created an official email address just for sales and trades now. It is videogamesellers@hotmail.com. I am tired of the issues I've been having with the messaging system on YouTube. The last sale and trade video was a nightmare trying to get back to everyone because I was only allowed to respond to a certain amount of people like each hour or a couple hours or however the hell it works. So it just made it an absolute nightmare. So if you see anything you're interested in, send an email to that address. There'll be a link in the description. I'll have it at the end of the video, blah, blah, blah. Again, it is videogamesellers@hotmail.com. You can still send messages to me on YouTube or still leave, questions or whatever in the comments section, but I'm going to go to that email address first, so anyone that sends an email there is going to be first priority, and then messages on YouTube and comments will be second. The second thing is, as always, I only do payments through PayPal, so no money through the mail or wiring or anything like that. And I guess really that's it in the sense of stipulations. Now with trading, like last time, I'm going to put at the end of this video my current want list for games I want for my collection. So if you don't see anything on that list, then I'm probably not going to be too interested in trading stuff because I'm trying to get rid of extra stuff I have right now. But you're always welcome to offer a trade, even if it's not on my list. Just be prepared that I'm looking to more sell this stuff or get games for my own collection. So that's it. I'm going to get started now. We're going to start off with some handheld stuff. I have a copy of Pokemon Sapphire. The save battery is dead in it, so it'll be a few bucks cheaper than a normal copy that I would sell. We have Bomberman Max 2, the Red Advance. We have Kid Icarus, Game Boy. Some of this stuff is from previous videos, but a lot of it is not. Pokemon Pinball works and actually has a working battery in it. Pokemon Pinball on Advance. Shadowgate Classic, I decided not to keep it for myself. Kirby's Pinball Land. And then a copy of Pokemon Yellow with the trainer guide. The guide is in a little bit of rough shape. It's still intact, but it's definitely not perfect by any means. But those would be together. I don't want to sell those separately. And then a copy, that does save, Yellow does save, and Pokemon Crystal version, and that one saves as well. And then we have a few Vita games left. I have Unit 13, Silent Hill Book of Memories, and Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. And then I have a Game Genie for Super Nintendo, Animaniacs, Beavis and Butthead, Tasmania has a few little chunks out of the label, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. And then I have a pretty decent condition Game Boy Advance. The screen does have a few little light scratches on it, but the casing is in generally really good condition, and the buttons are also good condition. But it is lightly used, would be, I guess, a good description of that. And it comes with batteries. And then we have a few Genesis titles, Battletoads and Double Dragon, card-only copy of Sonic 2, Street Fighter 2 Special Championship Edition, and Toy Story with sort of a rough label on the cart. I have a copy of Siphon Filter 2, complete, but both discs do have light scratches on them. And a copy of Crash Bandicoot 2. I would say that the majority of the disc has light scratches on it for sure. It's definitely not in collector's quality condition at all. If you're just looking for a copy to play, granted I have not played all the way through this myself, obviously. So it would sort of be at a buy at own risk. Probably you want to resurface it maybe, so that would be a low price. Same thing with Crash Bandicoot Warped. Heavy scratches, just not deep, just a lot of light scratches. It's complete, but again, you probably would want to resurface it, so pretty cheap on that one as well. And then I have some of the Master System games left that I got on that episode of Video Game Sellers. I have Hang On and Safari Hunt, which is complete with the manual. I have Poseidon Wars 3D. That one also has the manual and a poster inside. Afterburner. That is with manual and poster. Sorry guys, I didn't remember. There's like one or two that didn't have the manual. Double Dragon, which is complete with manual, a poster. Now the top label on the cart has a little bit of peeling, you can see right there. And then the last Master System game I have left is Great Football, which I'm sure it's just so great. And that has the manual and posters inside as well. I did decide to keep the Master System for myself, but I am going to sell the Light Phaser, which I tested and it works. And I'm going to sell the 3D glasses. They work, but one of the arms is missing, so you'd have to like ghetto rig it to fit on your head. But because of that, I would sell it for pretty damn cheap. And then next, I got some boxed Genesis games. Some crappy ones, some decent ones. World Series Baseball, no manual. Again, this is definitely a good time where if anyone's just looking to get like I said, like sort of like a bundle deal on a bunch of cheaper games, then, you know, now's your chance. Monopoly complete. And we got Sonic and Knuckles, and it has a little cardboard insert and the game. The box is in not great shape, but I mean it's not too badly dented or anything. It's just kind of rough on the edges. A copy of Batman Returns with the manual. We have Quackshot, starring Donald Duck. That is complete with the manual. Alien 3. And that is complete with the manual. And the manual is in really nice shape on this one. And the cart is too. And I have a feeling that someone I know with the name Alien in their name is going to maybe want that one. Aladdin. That's just cart. Well, and box, obviously. Jurassic Park, manual and game. We have Cool Spot. That is complete. Sonic 3, no manual, but a good condition cart. And then a copy of Jordan vs. Bird, which, yeah, it has the manual, but who really cares on that one? And Jeopardy with the manual. Mortal Kombat 2 with the manual. And that is it for Box Genesis, I believe. Now some like PS2 stuff. Kingdom Hearts Greatest Hits with the manual. Disc has some very light scratches on it. Copy of Final Fantasy X. No manual. And disc has a few light scratches, but pretty decent. I have a complete copy of Shadow of the Colossus. And this one is in very nice shape. A copy of Simpsons Road Rage. Very nice shape, complete with the manual. Copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. Complete with the manual. Disc has a few light scratches or marks, but nothing too bad. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Complete with the manual. Disc has a few light marks, a couple light scratches. Definitely not perfect. We have Destroy All Humans 2. Has the manual. Disc is in pretty damn decent shape. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Has the manual. Nothing really wrong with the disc. Maybe a few light marks. And some Atari stickers still inside. And then another copy of Shadow of the Colossus Greatest Hits with the manual. This one is also in very, very good shape. So 2 copies complete of Shadow of the Colossus in really good shape. And let's see, I'll just go through these really quick and you can ask questions about condition if you really want, because these are really cheap ones. Gran Turismo 3, Burnout 3 Takedown, Ace Combat 4, Nicktoons Unite, DT Racer, copy of Black, which does have the manual. That one's a little bit better than DT Racer. SOCOM 2, got Need for Speed Underground 2, MX vs. ATV Unleashed, Finding Nemo. Maybe you have a kid that wants to get some of these games. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Jack 2, and Jak and Daxter. No manual for that one. And I think one GameCube game, Beautiful Joe, with the manual. We have Silent Hill 2 on the Xbox, complete with the manual. Destroy All Humans, complete with the manual. Unreal 2 The Awakening with the manual. Halo, manual included. Ghetto copy of Halo 2, no manual and fake label. Shell Shock 2 on the 360 with the manual, but manual is not in great shape, and the disc has like a serial number written on it, or stock number, but disc is in pretty decent shape, only a few little light marks. Let's see. Half-Life 2, still have a copy of it. I picked this up for $10, so as long as I can make over $10 on it, then, you know, that's for sale, obviously. Final Fantasy 13 on 360, no manual, but has all the discs. We have Max Payne, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Enter the Matrix, Burnout 3 Takedown, Forza Motorsport, and Star Wars Episode 3. Now, I don't collect PC games myself, and we don't sell them really at the booth, but I do have a copy that's complete of Icewind Dale 2 and the guide for it. And we have a Zapper. I do have some more GameCube games. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects, True Crime, Streets of LA, Spider-Man 2, Ultimate Spider-Man, X-Men Legends, and X-Men Legends 2. A few more PS2 titles. Godai, Elemental Force, I believe that one does not have a manual. No manual. Rayman 3, no manual for that one. Call of Duty 2, Big Red one, Collector's Edition. Jimmy Neutron, and a ghetto copy of Tekken 4, homemade case, no manual. Now I have some N64 stuff. South Park, NBA Hang Time, Diddy Kong Racing, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Hybrid Heaven, Army Men Sarge's Heroes, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, Mayhem Wrestling, Star Wars Episode 1 Battle for Naboo, and I do have two N64 systems which I will ship, you know, and sell online, but obviously shipping will be a little bit more obviously than just selling some of these games, depending on where this would also be going. One I have two of them. One has just the jumper pack, another one has the expansion pack. One has a off-brand Mad Catz controller, which has a tight joystick at least, and then the other is the Nintendo brand, which has a mildly loose joystick, but it's still tight enough to play with and probably not want to smash it. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in an N64 system. Joey also has a few games for sale. He has a complete copy of Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Boy Advance. It still has shrink wrap on it, but it has been opened on the top. Aaron would call this like 90% sealed. The game is in there with the manual and the inserts, and the box is in, I would say, very good shape. And then he has a copy of Mega Bomberman on the Genesis, good condition label, and it also comes with the manual, but the manual has some funk on the back, There's like some writing in the back of the manual, and there's some rips and marks like on the cover and stuff. So that isn't in the best shape, but it is complete, and it's not, you know, falling apart or anything. And then he has a complete copy of Road Rash 3. The cart is in good condition, and it includes the manual that just fell out. But the manual has codes written in the front of it. And also a copy, just cart only, of Road Rash 2. The idea was sort of like if someone was interested in the complete copy of this, maybe they would, you know, want to grab this at the same time and get a deal on both. That is it, guys. The only other thing to mention is, I apologize, but I am not shipping overseas at this time. Shipping has gone up for international so much where it's really not even worth it. I will still ship to Canada, though, but even that is pretty damn ridiculous now. Just for an example, to ship a Super Nintendo game, just one, costs about like $7.50 or so. So that really sucks. It's every 2 ounces now. They go up a different price point. But I will still ship it, just, you know, in advance that the shipping's going to be decent, especially if you're looking to buy more than like 1 or 2 small games. Send all your questions. If you have any condition questions, you want to know more details about a game, to videogamesellers@hotmail.com. Again, you can still send me a message on YouTube, but I'm going there first to the email. And I guess that's about it. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe, and hopefully there's something here you want to buy or trade. And after this, right after this clip, will be the list of games that I am still looking for on my trade list. So I will talk to you all later. Peace.